The scene opens in a dark, ominous warehouse. A single light flickers overhead. Captain America Steve Rogers walks into the shadows, his shield ready and eyes scanning the room. Steve Rogers, Captain America. I know you're here, Skull. There's no escaping now. Suddenly, a voice echoes through the room, distorted with malice. Red Skull. Ah, Captain America. Always the noble hero. But tonight, you face your greatest challenge. The war is over, Rogers, but I'm not finished. The Red Skull emerges from the shadows, his sinister face glaring through the glowing skull mask. He holds a glowing, dangerous device in his hand. Red Skull, this is the end of your so-called American dream. Behold, the Hyperion Bomb. In mere minutes, it will send a wave of destruction across the globe. Your world will fall to chaos. Steve steps forward, keeping his eyes on the bomb. Steve Rogers, you won't win this time, Skull. You've tried before. But there's one thing you don't understand. I don't give up. Red Skull laughing. You think you can stop this? The Hyperion Bomb will be my final act. Nothing can destroy it, not even you. Red Skull activates the bomb. The device emits a low hum, energy crackling around it. Steve Rogers, we'll see about that. Suddenly, there's a rush of movement from the shadows. Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier, steps forward, his mechanical arm gleaming in the light. Bucky Barnes, whispering to Steve, I've got your back, Cap. Steve Rogers, nodding. We take him down together. Bucky charges toward Red Skull, but the Red Skull activates a force field around him, stopping Bucky in his tracks. Red Skull, mocking, you think your little friend can stop me? This is my victory. With a flick of his wrist, Red Skull sends a powerful blast toward Bucky, knocking him back. But Steve steps in, using his shield to block the blast. Steve Rogers, angered. Enough, Skull. Steve charges forward, using his shield as a battering ram. He smashes into the force field, creating cracks in it. The Red Skull sneers, but his confidence is shaken. Red Skull, impossible. How are you doing this? Steve Rogers, you underestimated me. And you always have. With a burst of strength, Steve shatters the force field, sending Red Skull reeling. Bucky gets back on his feet and moves toward the bomb, while Steve and Red Skull engage in a brutal hand-to-hand fight. Steve lands a solid punch to Red Skull's face, but the Red Skull retaliates with a brutal kick. They exchange blows, each one more powerful than the last. Meanwhile, Bucky reaches the bomb and begins working on disarming it. Bucky Barnes, urgently, Cap, I'm almost there. Red Skull, furious, summons a weapon, a blaster, and points it at Steve. He fires, but Steve narrowly dodges, using his shield to deflect the blasts back at the Red Skull. Steve Rogers, through gritted teeth, you can never win, Skull. This world isn't yours to destroy. With a final, powerful strike, Steve punches Red Skull, sending him sprawling to the floor. The Red Skull groans, defeated, while Steve rushes toward Bucky. Steve Rogers, urgently, Bucky, now. Bucky uses his mechanical arm to twist the final piece of the bomb, deactivating it just seconds before it would have detonated. Bucky Barnes, smiling, got it. No more global destruction today. The two exchange a look of relief. Steve Rogers, nice work, Buck. Red Skull, struggling to get up, growls in frustration. Red Skull, this isn't over. I will rise again, Captain America. You haven't seen the last of me. Steve Rogers, we'll be ready. You won't win. Not as long as we're standing. Red Skull disappears into the shadows, leaving Steve and Bucky in the now silent warehouse. The tension melts away as they share a quiet moment of victory. Bucky Barnes, casually, so what now? Another drink at the bar? Steve Rogers, chuckling, yeah, I think we've earned it. They walk off into the night, their silhouettes fading into the distance. The end. If you would like to hear more stories like this one, please don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for more.